my subordinates are attending to this.
Such a smile is a blessing.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
There's much needs to track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Justice shall guide our blades and arrows.
Yes, into Kingfisher! useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Fast before you earn my spite.
Where was I headed?
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more ferocious. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled afore the thing was cold. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune, but mayhap we ought to be better prepared for such incidents. I wonder if building a nice, high wall is out of the question.
Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Another day now. Where was I headed?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. For all... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Do come again.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I've brought you a gift. Will you accept it?
same. Need anything? Just how I like it.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again. Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check... price, just remember, misers die early death. Hope to see you again.
Bones. I fear I've naught useful to share.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality you know where to find. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
This isn't much to go on.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Fine wares all.
There's no shame in living.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Just about anywhere.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal. I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Tis a relief to be home. Let us just say that not all Arisen are quite like you, Master. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off? You shan't hear me Getting proper rest is an important... Oh, how I've longed to Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. Oh, how I've longed to... Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. I have no issue falling asleep.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Sorry I am to hear it. You know where to find me, should you change your mind?
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, master. Shall we gather the requisite funds to make it our own?
I say.
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol. Can't help but talk in a whisper. My legs are bare numb. Not sure I can handle this. Hubris is man's worst enemy.
They say the Sovereign's up in the palace, recovering from his battle wounds. Seems driving away the dragon took quite a toll on our liege. Tell is, the beast's flames burnt him black as tar. 'Tis a right miracle he yet lives, if you ask me.
Do you want some? What I can do for you? I can't solve all your problems, you know.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure. This is rather thrilling. At any rate, would it not be best to enlist the aid of a mage in our travels, Master? Enemies in our midst! We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Think you can run?
This is rather thrilling. We've enemies in our midst! Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course. I'll turn you into a pincushion! We're well matched in terms of strength. Best we keep on our toes. Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot. We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything. The fell poison is working its ill effects upon the arisen. This is rather thrilling. Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot. One cannot be too careful.
Come on! Don't let
I'm grateful to you, Arisen. to the thrill of victory, one cannot help but feel indomitable.
And mine. Done it by the likes of you.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea. don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Excellent. Just what I was hoping for. There, Master! A hobgoblin! I'll turn you into a pincushion! There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns. I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
Why does the sea fill me with such unease? I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. I'll not take that from you. Nothing to fear.
Seems there are wolves on the prowl! this does not happen again. To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed. I've heard some interesting tidings about town. If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now I feel prepared to... Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That each cart travels with an escort of train, so anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Seeing as come, find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
'Tis a glorified errand we've been given, but we'd best see to it all the same.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernwa.
Peruse at your leisure. I find
Sir, fancy a gamble? Fine wares
Oh, could use a rest.
Time to catch myself up on the talk around town.
Bleed it out. No respect for this.
Fine wares
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let...
To each their own, as they say.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be none would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain. Cooperation is our strength. We face our task with an advantage, whatever it may be.
Crack a few skulls if you want to be peruse at your leisure.
But dreams are free.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me. The solution is used, and I'm certain there is.
This looks as good a place. This really is fine craftsmanship. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have you... Have a look. Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So... Before you check the price, just remember... Miser... Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin. I swear it.
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin. All of it. Or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional crafts. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay...
Fancy a look at my wares? 'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. In my line of business, patience is key. Always a pleasure.
Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay...
Not you again. I thought I made myself quite...
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for. And worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He claimed he would repay you in full, but surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale entertain?
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by Master.
Idleness is a luxury I didn't.
Spend all day here.
Pleasant breeze.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the... next.
Watch for the hobgoblin.
Lightning is its weakness and our strength.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible. A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then. I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but something to note. None of our number are trained in the healing arts. There, Master! Harpies! Flame is its weakness. Do you really need my aid? You must try to free yourself.
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
I shall see to it this does not happen again. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?